Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Alad for Set Play Gaming, and this is the EAFC 24 Colchester United Road to Glory career mode with Owen Coyle. As you can see, we have accepted a bid from Crewe Alexandra for John Ekind, and he's gone for 110,000. I wasn't initially going to sell him, but I figured his contract is going to be up at the end of the season, so it just makes sense to move him on while we've got so many options up front. Now, coming up in today's episode, we play Doncaster Rovers away in the league, looking to try and rejuvenate our league form. And then on Wednesday night, we travel away to Burton Albion in the EFL League Trophy. And then we're going to finish today's episode by jumping into September. On the Saturday, we take on Crewe Alexandra at home, who are struggling. So there's a chance here to put our league form right, as well as test some players out in the cup. Let's get behind the boys and hopefully pick up a win. Game 1 of today, we are at the Keep Moat Stadium and we are taking on Doncaster Rovers. Our league form has been absolutely shocking. The last 3 or 4 games, we lost to Grimsby at home, which we shouldn't have done, and then we drew with Walsall and Tranmere. That was last episode, so if you've not watched that, go back and watch it. We're making some individual errors, and I think we need to try and tighten that up. If we can get ourselves to half-time with a clean sheet, we have a chance at winning games by the odd 1 or 2 goals and try and climb up the standings. We don't want to get sucked into the bottom half of the table, because this can be a difficult league to get out of. Opening 10 minutes, Taylor with the knockdown, McGeehan makes a nuisance of himself, and then Chilvers goes for a power shot, but wasn't on target. Doncaster, 25 minutes in, pinged into Ironside. Ironside threads it in, and I think it's Molyneux who tries to shoot, but it's blocked by Dallison. Good defending by him, and we can get the ball away. 35 minutes in, Iandolo into McGeehan. McGeehan peels into this left-hand channel, feeds Iandolo into Tovide. Tovide shows his strength here. He's 3 men surrounding him. He should be trying to chip that into the 6-yard box, really, not having a shot. But nice idea all the same. 42 minutes in, it's threaded through. Nixon, the right back, pulls it to Ironside. Ironside tries to play it in. Another good interception by Dallison there, and we can get it to the second half. We are 0-0. So far, so good. No silly mistakes. Here comes Hurst. Maxwell inside to Ironside, and another good interception from Dallison. He's playing well at the minute, and we can get the ball clear. 52 minutes in, Tovide, lovely skill here, gets himself into the box, just needs a little bit more space, and across comes Wood, makes an interception. They just seem to have a foot at the last minute and get themselves out of jail. And then Chilvers looking for a shot there, but Wood with another interception. Now just before the hour, Hurst knocks it back to Biggins, and in comes Dallison. Fantastic challenge, but it leaves us a bit light, and across comes Molyneux, takes the shot, and he smashes it in past Goodman. You know what, I know this is probably going to sound really harsh considering where he was in the area, but I'm wondering, why is it when they take a shot, why does your goalkeeper dive with one hand? And it's right next to him. Why do they dive with one hand? If you are up the other end and you take that shot, the goalkeeper jumps across with 2 hands and parries it. And all I'm saying is Goodman's a decent sized goalie and he makes good saves, but that's like right next to him and he doesn't save it. Maybe we'll just say the shot power took it in. Chilvers here, here's a good example. Look, 2 hands, I'm in the box, I take the shot, and Lawler making a 2-handed save there. You know, goalies don't just use one hand all the time, is what I guess what I'm saying. And then from this corner kick, we're going to swing this in. Here comes Hall, and it's cleared off the line by Maxwell. That had beaten Lawler, and now a bit of a press on here as we try and win the ball back. Lawrence through to Tovide, great chance here. Samson Tovide tries to dink it into the corner. It's a good save, low down by Lawler. We are a goal down. We need to try and get a goal here, get ourselves a draw. Plenty of chances created. McGeehan into Chilvers. Chilvers into Tovide. Surely now. And another good stop by Lawler. This time with one hand. Good save low down. And now Doncaster looking to counter. But a brilliant tackle there. Chilvers. Great chance. Tovide brings it down off his knee. Goes for the shot hopper. Falls to Chilvers. And another good save. Another good save. Lawler keeping Doncaster in the lead, and now it's now or never, like final few minutes. Mandela Egbo on the overlap, looking for the cutback. Tolvide's there, but it's blocked by Anderson, and Doncaster can clear, and we end up losing this one 1-0. We had chances to pull this back and maybe even win the game, so it's disappointing to have played that well and not come away with any points. So that was the last game of August in the league. We do have a cup game coming up. But just a quick look here at the league standings. You can see Notts County, Bradford and Gillingham start the season with 4 wins, 2 draws. They are top. Just drop into the mid-table. And there we are in 12th. 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 defeats. 7 goals scored, 7 against, and a goal difference of 0. I thought we'd be a little bit higher up, but it's no reason to panic. Loads of football left to play. In this season. Drop into the bottom half. Wrexham have made a horrible start, so have Newport County and Crewe Alexandra. We actually play them later in the episode in the 3rd game, so stick around for that. Okay, on to the cup game. Alright, so the EFL League Trophy, and we take on Burton Albion, who I think they're League 1. I don't think we played them in League 2. And so, as always, with this competition, we always play our backup players in this competition, try and field some rotation players just to try and keep everybody happy, and a chance for us to just kind of ignore our league form that has slumped and just try and see what the other players can offer us. Maybe if they put in a good performance, maybe Owen Coyle will think about starting them in the league. Opening few minutes here, Bennett for Burton Albion with a shot inside the box, good save by Smith. And Raheem Harper's actually playing for Burton Albion here, 23. For some reason I thought he was older than that. He seems like Raheem Harper's been around for like a decade. Bennett squandering another chance there on 18 minutes. The team we had out here today, I'll just go through it while you see the highlights. Smith in goal, Bandera at right wing back, Kazim at left wing back, and then the back three, Greenidge, Keller and Hall, Reed and Marshall Miranda in the midfield, and then Jay and Newby behind Tom Hopper. You see there Smith just making a save 5 minutes before half time. We've got a bit of a chance on ourselves as Jay jumps around one man, plays it into Hopper. Hopper spins his man on the edge of the box and tries to dink that into the far corner, but he's not as strong on his right foot. Into the second half, and Burton Albion looking to try and take the lead here. Gordon threads it through to Bennett. Bennett, I thought he was going to go wide, but he goes back again. Harper here, now they're surely going to go wide, but he ends up back heeling it into Walker. Walker into Bennett, great chance, but he fires it over the crossbar. Bennett had about 2 or 3 chances in this game, 3 chances, probably should have at least scored one of them. 68 minutes, we're closing in on the final 20 minutes. Well won, high press, chance here for Matt J to steal a win, and he side foots it wide. Ever since I've praised his finishing, he keeps missing. What is it about that? Look at that finish. It's the right sort of idea, but really poor execution from Matt J. You expect better. Here we go, final 13 minutes. Fantastic tackle there from Greenidge. Greenidge can play it in. Kazim looking inside. Here's Jay. Jay into Tolvide. Tolvide turns, spots the run. Bandera with a great chance here, edge of the box. But it's a timid shot. No real shot power there. He's going to have to improve that. And then Bennett down the left. Greenidge comes across, wins the ball again. Tries to play a first time pass, but Kazim gets in the way. Actually, it's Fevrier that gets in the way. We managed to get the ball forward. Taylor into Reed. Reed plays it through. Here's Samson Tolvide. Great chance here. 90 minutes. And across comes Crocombe. Makes a great save. And it ends 0-0. Thought we might have seen some goals there. Again, it's not a priority. And it's good to see some of the other players actually get a run out. And we'll pick up a point here in the group stage. On to the final game. Alright, so final 3rd game of today's episode. Taking on Crewe Alexandra. And these guys are in the bottom 3. Obviously, given the fact that we took Grimsby Town for granted, we shouldn't be just assuming that this is going to be an easy game. But if we apply ourselves properly, make no mistakes, and put our best foot forward offensively, then we should be able to beat these guys. The priority here, just get the win. Doesn't matter how it's done, but if we can keep a clean sheet, that's a bonus. Opening few minutes, Taylor in, Booth makes a save down to his right and pushes it away. And then on 17 minutes, McGeehan slips in Chilvers, great chance here into the box. Out comes Booth to make the stop, but Taylor, Joe Taylor, the poacher, gets himself up there and jumps early and anticipates the chance coming. You'll see here, look at Taylor's movement, edge of the penalty spot, gets up early and heads it into the empty net. And that's, I think, his 4th goal in the league. He scored a hat-trick against Sutton United, remember, so good for him. And then on 23 minutes, it's played across, Mingy pulls it back, McGeehan with a stinging shot, and Booth getting 2 hands to it to push it away. And then on 26 minutes, the ball's played through here, and I think as Dallison intercepts, Nevitt wins it back. So like a reverse interception. Dallison stays down. Originally he's holding his arm, and then here he's holding his leg. So obviously that's going to be a neck or back injury, knowing EA. When are they ever going to get this right? You know, how hard is it to code that into the game that if they have a knee injury, hold your leg. If they have an arm or elbow injury, hold your arm or your elbow. There's only those 2 parts, really. Those are the only injuries you get on the game. Edwards into the box, dinks it in, it's headed away, sits up nicely. McGeehan with a shot. One of these days he's going to get those right. He's not scored yet. And then 39 minutes, Cooney plays it in. Mitchell goes to intercept, but Powell runs past him. In it comes. Hall with the interception, gives it away. Then a shot, Goodman saves. Hall then dives in and gives them a second chance, and they take it. What did I say about not making any individual errors? The ball has been saved by Goodman. For God's sake, Hall, leave it. Let it go out. What are you trying to achieve there by sliding in and keeping it in play? You know, let it go out for a corner and then regroup. We score here just on the stroke half time. I just said that Cameron McGeehan's not scored. Near post header, and this is one of the moments that Booth will probably want to have back. It actually comes off his wrist, I think. Yeah, the right side of his wrist. We'll say that the slippery ball didn't help him in that situation. Long ball there, second half. Edwards turns away from his man, gets into the box, tries to dink that into the far post, but the goalie making a save. A little bit of an atonement for his earlier error. McGeehan intercepts. Here we are into the 68th minute. Chilvers is going to knock this up into the box, surely. Chilvers into Taylor. Taylor into Mingy. Mingy takes a touch around the last man and fires it into the bottom corner. That is a superb finish, if I say so myself. I prefer Mingy to be sitting a bit further back because he's not as offensively good as McGeehan. But consider today we are 3-1 up. McGeehan scores a header, Mingy scores a goal like that. I'm happy with both of them scoring. We end up seeing this one out 3-1. Not good to see that defensive error from the captain. But all's well. We win the 3 points and we'll regroup and try and cut out those defensive errors in the next game. And see obviously as well what happens with Dallison and see the extent of his injury. I'm happy with the 3-1 win though. Alright, now we can see the extent of Dallason's injury. It's a broken elbow. He's going to be out for 2 months. We need the other defenders to step up and do something for us in light of the exclusion. When we come back on Wednesday, we're taking on Crawley in Gillingham in the league. We'll also play Northampton in the EFL Trophy. Thank you so much for watching. This is our lad for Set Play Gaming. See you guys real soon.